College Football Live Extra, Chris Cotter, along with Trevor, Matich, Todd, McShay. Big, huge week in the Big 12. And when you look at this, 3 teams in the conference have one loss. Kansas State, TCU, and Baylor. Yet Baylor is the only one outside of the committee's top 10 in their most recent rankings. Is that fair?
Not fair. Not fair. Baylor and TCU have played head-to-head. Everything else is very similar. Same conference, same record. Now, I love TCU. I think TCU is the best team of those 3. But head-to-head has to count. And I would have Baylor ahead of TCU until Baylor loses another game.
The issue I guess I have is that when you look at this Baylor non-conference schedule and you look at who they've played this year, I mean, they have the 78th ranked strength of schedule for opponents. And TCU, listen, it hasn't been the greatest non-conference, but at least they played a solid Minnesota team, a team that's 6-2.
That's where you're hanging your hat?
Well, no, I'm certainly not hanging on SMU, Northwestern State, and who else?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
How about this?
And those are you can't play that schedule. And by the way, it really doesn't matter at this point because it should all play out. But you can't expect to be rated higher than you are right now if you're not going to go out and schedule some quality opponents.
Who has beaten the highest-ranked opponent this year, Baylor or TCU? Trick question.
I'm guessing because you're asking the question, it's Baylor.
Baylor. Baylor has defeated number 6. TCU's best win is over number 15, Oklahoma.
And I'll remind you again, it feels like we're doing this every week. It was at Baylor, and it was 21 point.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we are doing
you have a hanky? I need a hanky.
What it says is that the committee, at least in this relationship at this point, is taking the schedule is putting more weight on the schedule than they are on the head-to-head. But as we know, and as Todd said, that can change. I know you're waiting for it to change. It's been 2 weeks. Give it 3.
I still want that hanky.
And we'll see.